What's up everyone, TerraQuake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Platinum walkthrough. In the last part, we made our way through Route 223, fought a bunch of swimmers and sailors, and we reached the entrance of Victory Road with this very convenient Pokemon Center, and my Max Repels just wore out, that's perfect. But today we are going to take on just about half of Victory Road. I mentioned it towards the end of the last episode, but I'm splitting Victory Road up into two videos. And that's just because there's a ton of trainers, it's kind of long, you know, it's your generic Victory Road. And also, I don't think my Pokemon are a high enough level for these Max Repels to really have too much of an effect, which really sucks, but we're gonna do our best. I'm sure I'll have to run away from some wild Pokemon here and there. For now, we're gonna get straight into the battling. Basically, the plan is to try and, like, get to the points right before you go down to the lower floor. I feel like that's about halfway. I don't know, maybe a little before that, we'll see. And, oh shoot, I have Shadow Claw. Why am I not using that? But yeah, hope you guys are all having a good day. I think this is going to be another late upload. I'm recording this one earlier in the day, but like, right after I record these two videos, I have to go to work, so I don't think I'll have time to get it up. So I don't know, let me know if you guys been enjoying the late night uploads. Like, maybe you're already asleep and then you like wake up the next day to watch some TerraQuake content. Let me know how you feel about them. As long as I'm keeping the daily streak up, then it will be a-okay. And, oh gosh, I better switch out for you. We'll try Moto then, why the heck not? You do have Crunch. But yeah, there's a couple different floors to this place. You will need, I believe, Strength, Rock Smash, Surf, and Waterfall. I know for a fact you need Strength, Surf, and Waterfall. I'm not 100% sure about Rock Smash. I know there's a couple of areas where you can use it, but don't quote me on that. And yeah, there's just a ton of trainers, a bunch of items to grab. And I would recommend fighting the trainers. They've all got, you know, relatively high-leveled mons. Like this Gardevoir, they offer really good experience. So, wow, that wasn't even a crit. Okay, Hippowdon. But yeah, it's just a really nice place to train. And again, even the wild Pokemon are at a pretty high level. And you've got a Gengar. Alright, we'll go back out into George. This time I will use Shadow Claw. Hopefully that is enough. Maybe not. I have no idea. But yeah, it's just a really good place to train. Also, keep in mind that even after we get through Victory Road, so this will be, what, Wednesday's episode, even after we get through Victory Road, I'm going to take a break and go back and get the Lake Trio before we take on the Elite Four. That will just give me a bit more time to do some grinding for the Elite Four. I mentioned it yesterday, but my team is going to need to grind a bit before we take on, you know, the Elite Four and the Champion, because they're still in like the mid-40s, and that is not high enough in my opinion. I'm going to try and get them to at least like 52, 53, that sort of range. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe 55, just to be safe. I'm not too sure. I'll decide it when I get there. Also, off camera, I stocked up on more healing items, so we are good in that department, which is nice. Now, just above this guy, there's a TM, and you would think it's an awesome TM, but no, it's Torment. Something that I've never used. If you don't know what it does, then I wouldn't blame you, because, you know, it's just a move that not many people use very often, but I believe it makes the opponent not be able to use the same move 2 turns in a row. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, that was kind of just an optional lower section. Let's head back up here, and then I think we're going to want to go down first, I'm pretty sure. And that will take us to this Ace Trainer. Now, I know there's some hidden items here and there. I don't think I'm really going to bother looking for them. We're already going to be spending long enough in this place, so I'm probably just going to grab the items that I see and continue making my way through, because these episodes will be relatively long. I feel like Pokemon Platinum, at least on average, has had like the longest episodes. I'm not sure if that's because Gen 4 is known for being slow, even though that's more Diamond and Pearl. But I don't know, maybe the routes are a bit longer. Who knows? Who freaking knows? And luckily this thing did not go for a flying type move. Thank you for being dumb. Extra sensory still does a lot. Yeah, any flying type move would have completely destroyed my boy Curious George. Another thing I gotta do is figure out what like held items I should give my Pokemon, because I know I've got a bunch, I just never really bothered to use them, and that's something you guys should do as well before the Elite Four. Like, see if you've got any good held items that you can use and give to your mons just to give them, I don't know, an extra little boost. Or if you really have nothing, then even just giving them like a citrus berry could help. You never know. You never know when those small little things could come in handy. Even an item like a Quick Claw, you never know when that 10% boost could come into play. So, yeah, I'd recommend doing that. And unfortunately, I don't think there's a like healing spot in Victory Road. Like, there's not a nurse, or I don't even think that was a trainer class yet, but there's not like, you know, a healing person here throughout Victory Road. So, if you do want to go back and heal, you're going to have to go back all the way to the Pokemon Center at the front. However, you will kind of like get back to this floor. Like, you can see where that black belt is. You'll come back to this floor later on, and you can kind of shortcut back to the beginning. So, that's sort of nice. Anyways, coming across this bridge, we will take this little rock climbing wall down, and I don't think there's an item here, is there? Nope, just a ledge back to the front. So we want to make our way kind of towards the northwest of this room, and actually so far I haven't run into any wild Pokemon, so I don't know, maybe they're lower level than I thought. Speaking of the wild Pokemon, you can get like, you know, your typical Graveler, Onixus, Steelix, Gabite, just all those like rock, ground, and steel types that will hand out some good EXP. That lady had a Blissey, so Infernape got a ton of EXP out of that. Also, right there's a hidden nugget, and now we will move on to one of the upper floors. Also, Infernape leveled up from that Blissey and tried to learn Fire Spin of all moves. Don't really know why he's trying to get that this late in the game, so obviously I did not get it. Now, there's also a few areas, I think they might be completely optional. If you want to progress, go down here. But yeah, there's a few areas where you can like use your bike to try and get over these little humps. And you got to make sure you kind of have them on the right setting. So for example, this one here, make sure you like go to the lower setting to where you're slower, and then you won't hop all the way over. And that will allow you to grab a max elixir. So yeah, I think these are kind of optional. Also, I did just realize that you do need Rock Smash for sure, so make sure you've got that on your team. Really sucks that we still have to have such a weak move this late in the game, but I don't know, maybe once I get to the Pokemon League, I'll go back to the move deleter, get rid of some of my moves. For now, let's fight this Ace Trainer. Also, I'm kind of just assuming that everyone here is an Ace Trainer, except I know one of those earlier battles, it was actually a Bird Keeper or something. And here's a freaking Mamoswine. Dude, Ice Ground really hurts my team. I can't even lie. Just because, yeah, I have like a Fire and Grass and Water type. But, you know, Ice is good against Grass. Ground's good against Fire. And, oh, we definitely... Wow, that was not a crit. Dude, I was about to say we definitely got a crit. But no, George is just a beast, man. And then Motham's coming out. Alright, see, here's the thing. Wormadam is just the better form of Burmy, at least in this playthrough. If I was using a Motham, then obviously I would say the opposite. But, yeah, like, I don't know. I need to give Motham a shot. I think I literally talked about this in yesterday's video, but I want to use a Motham one day. I really like Pokemon that have, like, a split evolution. Make them a bit more unique. And there we go, level 46, and then you have a Rampardos. Alright, come on out, Bucky. Let's go get this boy. Also, I taught Bucky Surf. He was like the only team member that could get Waterfall. Or sorry, I taught him Waterfall. He already had Surf. But yeah, he's the only one that can learn Waterfall. And again, you need it to not only reach Victory Road, but get through Victory Road. So we got to have someone on the team. I didn't want to like catch an HM Pokemon because then I wouldn't have... Oh my gosh, he lived with a Sliver. But yeah, then I wouldn't have my full team of 6 and someone would have been left out. And then like, you know... you would come out of Victory Road and like all of the Pokemon that got action are like almost level 50 and then that guy's like still level 45. So I didn't want to do that. I did not want to skip out on getting any experience. Let's go ahead and put Bucky up front now. Actually, you know what? For the next battle, I'm going to keep Infernape up front just because it'll be more convenient. Alright, right there's nothing. Now be careful. Here you want to push the rock on the left. Pushing the one on the right is going to get you stuck. I think you're going to have to reset, so make sure you don't do that. And I don't know why they make you break so many rocks. Like, you can tell I already have Rock Smash. You don't need to check multiple times over and over again to make sure I have it, dude. I mean, come on. But here we go. I'm actually kind of excited for this fight because my favorite Pokemon is going to be featured in it. That's freaking sick. And if you couldn't tell, it is Torterra. First up, though, is a Clefable. That's why I went ahead and kept George up front, because we're going to give this thing a close combat. Hopefully one-shot it. I don't know, Clefable's pretty bulky, and I know this thing could go for like Sing or Metronome or all those annoying moves that it has. So I want this thing dead. There we go. And then unfortunately, I'm going to have to do my favorite Pokemon pretty dirty here because, you know, Torterra, he's quad weak to ice. So get out here, Glaceon. Let's do it. Also, when I'm switching my team around, I really need to make sure to not accidentally hit Dig. We did that back in Mount Coronet, and I went all the way back to the beginning, which was just awful. And yeah, even though we're 3 levels below, and Torterra's so cool, unfortunately, he is going to go down here, which kind of stinks, but it has to happen. Oh, and a crit, dude. I think that's like 8 times effective at that point. I don't know. My math could be wrong, but all that matters is that we won the fight, baby. And I think for the next battle, I will keep... No, I'll put Glaceon up front because the first one will be a Staraptor. And after we push these boulders out of the way, we can fight this veteran. Now, if you want to progress through here more, make sure you go down those stairs. However, there's an optional little area that we can go take on. And actually, hold on, I realized I am going to have to go down the stairs first because you kind of have to, you know, choose the path you want to take. You saw there that we had to fight the veteran first, but now we can push this rock down, so it opens up this little side passage. And I think this just takes us to some more items and a double battle. So that will be hype. Let's spray some more Max Repels. I definitely overstocked on those, but it's better to have more than less. And let's see, I think, yeah, we're doing this one, right? Just, are we doing this one? Yeah, we are, okay. Because now we can break the rock from the side and then push that one down. And yeah, there's a double battle coming up, as I said. So I think they're kind of walking around. Well, first there's a little bike puzzle. I don't really know why I call them puzzles. They're not really puzzles. I mean, all you have to do is just make sure you're on the right gear, then go straight forward. And it's that easy. And it's a full restore. Yeah, most of the items in Victory Road you'll find are, you know, probably going to be helpful in the Elite Four, so I'd recommend grabbing them. And I've got the perfect combo for these two people because they think they're so cool with Staraptor and Ambipom, who, by the way, are at level 50. But I've got Glaceon and Infernape. 2 counters for those mons, so we will see how this goes. Now, I'm kind of scared that, like, Infernape's going to get outsped in one shot. Oh, gosh, and they have Intimidate, too. I sort of forgot about that. Doesn't really affect Use Air, but that do be a little annoying. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Ice Beam and Close Combat. I'm down to 2 of those now. And because of the Intimidate, I don't think this will kill. Honestly, George is probably going to go down. Oh, this kind of backfired. Hey, it's still killed. Sweet. Wow, even at level 50. That's crazy. So that just makes this a 2v1, and Glaceon gets to level 46. Very cool. And then you go for Brave Bird. Oh no, Infernape. Now you're dead for sure. But you did your job, you know. I'm proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. And I'm not even gonna bother healing him up after this fight because we're only gonna do one more battle. I don't need him for that battle, and then I'm just gonna heal up off camera in between episodes. Anyways, we will Ice Beam the Staraptor, and wow, my Pokemon are just more powerful than I thought. I feel like anytime I say, oh, this won't one-shot, I mean, they just do. They prove me wrong, man. What can I say? Also, by defeating the trainers in here, you're gonna get like a very solid amount of money. So, again, I'd recommend getting the items and battling all of the trainers. Okay, so for this puzzle, yeah, I think you want to keep it in the fast gear and then make sure you don't go too far because you can get TM71 Stone Edge. That is much better than Torment from earlier. Yeah, very good rock type move there. However, it's a bit inaccurate. If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate, and that is especially true for Stone Edge. I feel like I missed that move all the gosh darn time. Anyways, now that we are done with that little area, we can head on down the stairs, and then we'll fight the one black belt that is still down here on the first floor. Well, first we have to use Rock Climb, and then I think we'll call it a day after him. Also, there's those ledges that you can use to kind of take a shortcut back. Now I know this guy only has a Machamp. I'm hoping he doesn't have any rock type moves. I know these fighting types love to get rock type moves, but I feel like they're usually through TMs. So that would only be in like a gym battle, I guess. Nonetheless, still a Machamp. Still pretty freaking scary. We'll try Psychic though. We do outspeed, which is good. Could I get like a special defense drop? That would be very helpful because, yeah, this is going to be a 3-hit KO. Oh, but you missed submission. That honestly might have helped us, though, with the recoil damage. So, who knows? Alright, one more will do the trick. There's Cross Chop. We resist that, though. Why does Bug resist fighting? I don't know. Don't ask me. Luckily, it wasn't a crit. I know that move has a high crit chance. But, yeah, down goes the Machamp. And we actually made very good time in this video, I gotta say. So, we defeat Black Belt Miles Morales. And just ahead is the staircase that will take us to the lower floor, which we will be dealing with in tomorrow's episode. And we'll be finishing up Victory Road as well as fighting our rivals. So, be on the lookout for all of that. And yeah, for now, have a great rest of your day. And until next time, deuces.